7:30 on Thursday. And this is going to be I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you a little bitty look at my pre-order from the new mini catalog. It is for January to April 2026. And then we'll also take a look at some of the things that I got for the January 2026 online exclusives. Let me just be sure I'm back live. When last I left, you knew that the UPS man had come and we were listening to the dogs bark. I don't know if you heard that, but hey, Laura, I appreciate you coming from Ohio. And so when we get done here, hi, Amy, welcome back. Thank you so much. When I get done, I'm going to head out into the kitchen, and the dogs and Wayne and I are going to stuff catalogs. So in a few days, those of you who are on my list, be looking for a tree-strewn envelope to hit your mailboxes. If you don't know if you're on my list, give me a holler after this. Send me an email, and I will double check for you. So let me put this out the way. Now, this is the mini catalog. You can see, all I can show you right now is the front and the back. The back is not going to help you very much at all, but the front gives you a little bitty sneak peek of a few things that you're going to see when the catalog comes. Now, I will tell you straight up, I do not have this catalog memorized, so I'm going to refer to it frequently. I will make every effort to not give you an inside look at it, but if I do, just look away, avert your eyes, okay? So we're going to start kind of at the beginning of the catalog where there's some scrapbooking things that I did not purchase. I'm not a scrapbooker, but we do have some kits in there for you scrapbook folks. But we're going to look at some of the mix and match things. Now, I have come to really kind of like the mix and match items. The Memories and More mix and match things, like this new Days Like This Memories and More card pack. If you scrapbook, these are awesome. If you make cards, these are also awesome. When I first saw these come out, I was like, okay, those are dumb. I don't need those. Those are for scrapbookers. But it turns out they make really good cards. They really do. You get a bunch of cards that are, these are 7x4, 4x7. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's more like 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4x6. And they have front and back. I love this one. See, that one would be beautiful. I would cut it down to 4x5 1/4, put it on a card front, put a sentiment right there, done and done. And you can see all the pretty designs. You get quite a few of each of them. This one has some ruled lines and then a pretty geometric shape pattern on the back. And then this one is all butterflies. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. Filled with happiness. See, I could see cutting this out with maybe a textured notes die and putting that right on top of its counterpoint. And there you have another card already done. So these are very handy. And then you get some small ones that are 4x3. And you could do all sorts of things with these. These are really beautiful. Now, just so you know, I may take an extra few minutes to look at these because this is the first time I'm seeing them too. Now, I'm going to try to look over here, and if you have questions, I will try to see them. But if I don't, I'm not blowing you off. It's just scrolled past. Okay, so I think Rosie's back on, and she can perhaps help. And I will if I don't answer, just reiterate it, and I will try to do my best. Okay, so this is lots of butterflies, very springy, all good things. This is really pretty. I love these colors. What are the colors? Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, Pool Party, Secret Sea, and Timid Tiger. God, I love them. Now, I do tend to keep these and my ephemera packs in the stamp cases, so that helps me to keep them together. But I also keep that piece so that I have the colors, because I like to have the colors. Now, another thing that is in the mix and match section are some ephemera packs. Now, also, when you get your catalog, look on page 17, and we've included some more card front templates for you so that you can get some ideas for layouts for cards. So you don't even have to hardly work. But you might want to use some of those card packs and some of these ephemeras. First, I don't have my labels on here yet, so this is the Easter Time Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. Now, ephemera packs have die cut images in them. So you can see this is very springy, very Eastery. Isn't that pretty? Oh my, I love these. I really enjoy these. They're nice because you can just pop them on a card front, add a sentiment, and you're good to go. And speaking of sentiments, you might like the Unforgettable Times Mix and Match. This is all about the sentiments. We got Hooray, we have Unforgettable, Happy Day, Our Story. Those are a little scrapbooky, but I can see them for cards. Everyday Life, Sweet Dreams, Celebrating Good, Capturing Good Times. So these are in pretty colors. And then you also have some gold ones like Celebrate, Heartfelt, Grateful. So you can just combine these up. I think that's why they call them mix and match. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I think that's the reason. So these are the mix and match ephemera packs. Again, let me close these up. I want you guys to think I'm all tidy and stuff, even though you and I both know that I am not. All right, now we have a piece of a designer series paper pack, and this is called Love Notes. It's a 6x6 pack, and there's 48 sheets in the pack. You get 8 each of 6 designs, okay? So let me show you the designs. This is side 1 of one design, and then side 2 of the same design. And these are meant to be cut into squares. So the samples that I can see and some of the thoughts that are in my head are Valentine's Day cards for your kids, Valentine's Day cards for your friends. You can see this is the back and the front. Isn't that cute? And these cut down into smaller labels, so 3 by 1.5. Here's the next design, front and back. Pretty. We're getting into, this catalog will be live in time for you to be purchasing your things to make your Valentine's cards for this year. And this is printed so that you can cut this piece off and use either side in its full-size glory, or use these as your labels. So that was well done. And then we have this one. Hard to decide. I love that. And then here is our final design. All right. Hello, Victoria. Thank you for coming back. All right. So this is the Love Notes 6x6 Mix and Match Designer Series paper, 6x6. And then we have one other little goodie. Okay. Now, I know puffy stickers are like the 70s called, they want their ephemera back, but these are just so cute. They are literally puffy, and they are sticky and puffy and sticky. And they're so cute. Look at those. So that's about how thick they are, which is to say they're not thick at all. But you've got butterflies and birds and flowers and little wreaths, little garlands and stuff, and some hearts. Really cute. I try to not like the puffy things, but I kind of like the puffy things. What can I tell you? Okay, so let me put these aside so I have a little more room to work. And next, we're going to start working through our suites, okay? We've got 5 or 6 suites. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 7 suites in this catalog. And so our first one is going to be the Lovely and Beautiful suite. And this one is going to have 2 stamp set bundles. All right, Stampin' Die bundles. Look at those. And look at these. These are nesting labels. Gotta love it. And some really cool corners that I believe are going to cut out. I might just run that through my cutter right quick. You want me to do that? Let me see what these do. I want to see what this does right here. Hang tight. I'm going to run it through my cutting machine. Just a minute. Just a minute. Don't leave. Don't leave. I'm cutting it through. I'm running it through my cutter. Hang on a second. Got to get my cutter back situated. Because I want to see what this does. It's kind of fun. What do I got here? I got too much stuff. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Okay, hang on a minute. I'll get it. I'll get it. Sorry. But I think you're going to want to know. I think you're going to want to see what this does. I know I do. Here we go. All right. Oh, cool. What you get when you run that through is you get these cute little corners. Aren't those fun? Ooh, I like those. That's strawberry slush. I'm just going to stick those right in my folder and hang on to those because those are cute. And you get a little bitty branch and a leaf. And you're also going to be able to cut out this leaf right here. And then you have all the labels. Oh, and you'll also be able to cut this out with this die right here. Perfect. A day to remember. This calls for a celebration. So this is beautifully celebrated. And then you have Simply Beautiful, the companion die set and stamp set. So you can see this is kind of an anniversary. Yep, they are there's a lot of things. You know, they say there's only like 5 stories in the whole world, or maybe 3, and it just depends on how you put them together. So it isn't unlikely that you'll see some images or some die cuts that you've seen before. This one is really good as we head into wedding season. Did you know that the spring is wedding season? I bet you all did. All right. And then we have our pretty paper. This is called Lovely and Beautiful Specialty Designer Series paper. So specialty means there's something fun with it. And in this case, it's gold foiling. Look at these colors. Gosh, are you guys ready for spring? I mean, it isn't even cold here today. We're like in shirt sleeves and have the windows open, but I'm ready for spring already. I want some color back. Real pretty. It looks like some Calypso coral. And look at that. You can color this. Be careful. You would use your blends probably and be real careful getting too close to the foil, but you certainly could color that. Ooh, that's pretty. Now, again, I'm just seeing these for the first time. I did cut them, but I didn't spend a lot of time oohing and eyeing because I was booking. That one's cute. Can you see that the centers of the flowers have gold foil? And here's our final design with the petal pink on the back. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so that is the Lovely and Beautiful Specialty DSP. And we have some goodies that go with. We have some 3/8 inch wide gold and white ribbon. So that's quite beautiful. We've got pearlized faceted circles. And that looks like petal pink and white. And I'm thinking that's Calypso coral. Yep, Calypso coral. Okay. And then we have the beautifully adorned ephemera pack. And this is vellum, which is pretty cool, I think. So you have vellum. Can you see how kind of see-through it is? But it's really thick, y'all. Now, they did use this at our onstage or at backstage a little bit. And you can still see adhesive through this vellum. So what you're going to want to do is you'll want to tuck your leaves under something else and use the adhesive right on the end, or put your adhesive behind the foiling, and then you won't be able to see it. But this has got a lot of fun things in it. Look at these. I love using vellum, especially die cut leaves and things like that. I think it really adds a lot to your cards. And apparently I'm going to need a stamp case for these. Oh, look at these. That's pretty. Look at those frames. Nice. All right. So this is the beautifully adorned ephemera pack, and it is part of the Lovely and Beautiful suite in the new catalog. All right, so let me set this aside. I'm so tidy. It's just crazy. All right, let me get to the next suite in my catalog so I know what I'm talking about, because I don't like to not know what I'm talking about. But the truth of the matter is I truly don't know what I'm talking about right now because I'm just seeing this. Okay, the next suite is Made with Love, and it is all ready for a Valentine's Day. Are you ready? Now I'm going to tell you what, I was a little surprised. I was afraid we wouldn't have any more Valentines in this catalog. I was afraid it was all going to be what we'd seen already in the online exclusives, but I was wrong. I was wrong. So this is the Made with Love suite. It has the Endless Love stamp set and dies. Look at that. Lots and lots of hearts, some arrows. You got to have arrows. Cupid is only as good as his arrows. And then little XO, XOs, and XXXX. Oh, really cute. Today and always, happy Valentine's, sending you love. You've got the stamps and XOXO. And do I need to say it's photopolymer? No, I don't, because from here forward, everything is photopolymer. Just assume it's photopolymer. We have the Hearts of Love 3D embossing folder. And I put a piece of strawberry slush in here so that you could kind of see. Can you see? What am I doing here? Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Need to move this up. Can you see the design there with the hearts and even these little arcs? Those lines are made with dotted with hearts. Those aren't dots. Those are little tiny hearts all around there. So that's very cute. Now look, I'm going to pull this out so that I can use it in the other embossing folders that we're going to have. We have some faux linen ribbon, and it is like in bubble bath. Isn't that so? I love it. So what are the colors in this suite? It's got to be, we've got bubble bath, flirty flamingo, poppy parade, real red, and strawberry slush. See, I inadvertently picked the exact right color of cardstock to show this off. So we have some bubble bath faux linen ribbon, and that is 1/8 of an inch wide. We've got some, now these are for like shaker cards. These are loose Valentine's. This is the loose Valentine's assortment. And can you see through there? Let me take this out. Don't be so hard to deal with, Mary. All right, loose Valentine's assortment. Oh, they actually look like candy hearts, but you got hearts and you got little envelopes. Can you see those? Aren't those, wouldn't that be cute at a shaker card? Now, I don't even make shaker cards, but I'm going to make a shaker card with this because I think that's really cute. All right, and then let's look at this pretty paper. This is the Made with Love 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. And you've got some XOXOXO and some stripes. And then you've got hearts and dots, hearts and a grid, hearts and more hearts. Cute. I like that the designs are small, so you can use them kind of with abandon. Well, this one's a little bigger, but you can use them nicely. Sometimes when you get really huge designs, it's a little bit hard to use them, but these are going to be pretty easy. And then this one you can see is kind of an ombre from the strawberry slush through the flirty flamingo to strawberry slush to poppy parade and real red, which is kind of pretty. And then you've got some arrows and hearts and little flowers on the other side. So this is the Made with Love DSP. And then look at these cute little bags. These are the Hearts Gusseted Treat bags. And I wanted to see how they were going to work. I should have opened the other end. Excuse me. Excuse me 1 moment, please. 1 moment, please, while I open the end that I can actually get them out of. These look like they're going to hold a lot of candy. I mean, like a pair of socks. No, totally candy. Okay, let's see how these work. Oh, cool. Okay, if not a lot of candy, certainly a giant candy bar. And then you can just kind of fold the top down like this. And close it like so. And then put a pretty little tag made with your Endless Love stamp and die set, and you're ready to go. And when you buy this, you're going to get 16 bags. That's pretty good. All right. So this is the Made with Love suite. And let me put this aside. Anybody have any questions about Made with Love? Yes, Rosie's daughter's getting married soon, so that is very cool. Well, next year, but that's soon. You guys know how soon it's going to be? June of 2026. It's like in a heartbeat. It's crazy how fast it's coming. We're like 35 days away from Christmas. Did you know that? Okay, next up, speaking of Christmas, we have an Easter suite. All right. This is the Easter Joy Suite, and we're going to start with the Easter basket stamp set and dies. And you're going to be able to make an Easter basket, cut out all of these images, plus a couple of flowers and some stems. And then this is going to make a basket. I'm pretty certain, I'm just not exactly sure how. But I guess I could cut that out, but I'm not going to. Okay, so this is the Easter basket. Easter's on the way. Happy Easter, hello spring, and for you. So a secular kind of an Easter stamp set. And then, oh, now this paper was very, very interesting when I cut it out, cut it into pieces. Hey, Mommy Roo, appreciate you coming. All right, so this is the Easter Joy Specialty Designer Series paper. And what makes it specialty, can you see how kind of shiny this side is? It's got a very, very smooth, I don't want to say wax, but it's a coated exterior. And so it's got a very shiny finish. And it's got these little tiny dots in it that have like a little bit of shine. And then on the other side, you have not shine. So I love that one, right? So let's take a look and see what we've got here. Then we've got some stripes and crumb cakes. This is some heavy, that's how you know it's heavy, because you can hear it make that heavy sound. Okay, so, ooh, pretty stripes. I love the springy colors. I really do. Pretty, nice. And then this pattern that has the really pretty checkerboard on the one side, you can cut these so you can get 6 card fronts from it, like that. And maybe add, oh, I don't know, one of these little die cut bunnies or 2. I'm just throwing that out there. Just kind of spitballing with you here, people. Some ideas for you. And then we have one more piece. Ooh, I like that with the tulips. How many of you are ready for tulips to be popping up already? I am. And we haven't even had winter yet. I mean, we had like a day or 2 where I was cold, and then now I'm hot again. Okay, where's the end? Where's the end I cut? Here we go. Maybe it's here. No, here it is. Okay, I found it. Not to worry. I found it. I got it. Okay, there we go. So that's that one. And then there's also in this set, in this suite, the Pleasant Patterns Specialty DSP. You get Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, and Shy Shamrock. And you get 6 pieces, 2 each in the 3 colors. And they are one side color. Okay, so you get your Shy Shamrock. And you can see it's got that same kind of foiled finish to it. That's very pretty. Oh, I like that. And then that one is kind of fun to work with. That'll take some thinking on what to do with that. What do you think you could do with that? Or one of the bunnies from the Ephemera pack. Absolutely. Exactly right. Absolutely. Think about all the mixing and matching you could do with those things that they put mix and match in the actual name. Okay, now here are the cutest things ever. Look at these little guys. These are the Easter assortment from the suite, and they come Lemon Lolly, Balmy Blue, and Pretty in Pink. Now these are little dots, Lemon Lolly, Balmy Blue. But look at the little Pretty in Pink ones. They're little plaid Easter eggs. Aren't those so cute? Oh my goodness. And they're really flat. Really flat. So these love. Just saying, I love them. And then look at this pretty ribbon. Oh, I don't even know if you can see that ribbon. Let me cut that out of there. Come on out of here. Okay, I need to talk to the ribbon maker because it's really hard to do this quick. It's not hard to do necessarily, but it's really hard to do it quick on camera. There we go. That's real pretty. Oh, I like that. So this is Balmy Blue. That's nice. Looks like 3/8 of an inch, possibly a 1/4 inch, possibly a 1/4 inch. Yep. And that makes a pretty little bow. Aw. Can you not just see that little bow? My brain is working. My brain is working. Okay. So there you go. That is the Easter Joy Suite. And Easter's coming. Rosie said, what, April 5th? So it's on the way, folks. Time to get busy. I know you just are now getting your Christmas cards done, but try to keep up. You need to get ahead of the game. Okay, are you ready for the cutest one ever? Ever? This is called Cutest Bug. That's why it's the cutest one ever. Here we go. All right. Do you guys remember? You can almost hear Ray Romano as a bug when you see this. This is the Cutest Bug Suite. And look at this Stampin' die set. Oh my goodness. Look, a little caterpillar carrying his little leaf umbrella. And you've got a little bee, and that's some kind of bug that probably will eat my greens, but I don't care. He's cute. And a ladybug and the little ants. These are not fire ants. These are the fun ants, the ones that come to your picnic and act really, really cute, okay? Not fire ants. And then you've got some mushrooms and it's just too stinking cute. Let's go ahead while I've got the die set out. Let's look at the paper because I think we're going to be able to find, I think we will find that. I'm going to pull this out because I really have been wanting to know whether this die right here, look at that. How cute. Okay, now wait. This one might cut. Oh, I know that fits there. Come on, man. I know that fits. That fits something. That fits something. I know there's other things that this cuts out. I just know it. It has to be. It just has to be. Look at that. That's got antenna. There we go. That cuts out. And no. No. There he is. How cute. Too stinking cute. Yes, yes, I am going to do this. You can't stop me. It's my video. I can do it. Okay, okay. You know me. I love it when you can cut little images out, and when they're really, really cute images, that is also helpful. Of course, now I'll never get that back on there, so I'm just going to put them like that. I love that you can cut that one out right there, out of the DSP. But let me put these back before I have an accident. The Lily of the Valley. Oh, yeah. That might be what that cut out. That's this, isn't it? Yes. Oh my gosh. How cute is that? Good eye. Was that Marva? Yeah, good eye, Marva. The marching ants. Yes, I think that is correct. Yes, they are. Oh, you guys are so smart. You can see what I can't see. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Let's see. What have we got here? We're going to make them all fit on something. No, we're not, because you don't have time for that. But there's a lot to be cut out here. I love it. I am so glad I've already got this suite because I need to start using it right away. Right away. It's so cute. Okay, so now I'm going to get through the rest of the DSP. I'm going to stop. I promise I'll stop that. Okay. All right. Okay. And there's what we have on the back. A field of flowers. Look at here. Let me put this right. Aw. So cute. And then this one, you can cut it right out down the center, and you're going to have large card fronts and then smaller panels to use. Or you can use the ferny look on the back. I love this one with the strawberries. Isn't that cute? Look at that little guy. He's too cute. He's wearing an acorn hat. Yeah. Oh, look at that. For you quilters out there, here you go. Here is a quilter piece. This one's beautiful. Strawberries and blackberries, or maybe boysenberries. Possibly boysenberries. Oh, look. You get another quilt in different colors. Pretty. I'm getting everything mixed up. I don't know why I love the toadstools, but I do love the toadstools. And here you have it. So you've got your marching ants and you have your tablecloth ready to go. Perfect. This is just too stinking cute. That's why they called it Cutest Bug DSP. And okay, this is the ribbon. This is Old Olive, and it is specialty rickrack. It's 3/8 of an inch wide. And I'm going to tell you, I don't think it's going to make good bows, but it will make good loop-de-loops. Okay, it will make good loop-de-loops. Now, are you ready? Are you ready? How many of you loved bee trinkets, dragonfly sequins, and the butterflies, brushed butterflies? Oh, you all did. Don't act like you don't. You did. You totally did. Well, get ready for Ladybug Garden epoxy shapes. Too danged cute. How adorable are those? And they're very, very thin. And you also get some little clear dewdrops to add to your cards. Oh my goodness. Yes. These are darling. These are darling. Okay. This one wins. This one wins the internet today for cutest suite ever. Cute as a bug in the new mini catalog. All right. Now let me put this out the way. What have we got next? Okay, the beach boardwalk. Now this one is ready to go to the beach. That's why they put beach in the name. We have boardwalk fun. So you've got a roller coaster and palm trees and celebrate and happy birthday. This is a great birthday set. And now look at the fun dies. You get a Ferris wheel, you get palm trees. Let's be straight up. The palm trees are why I bought this suite. I know the other things are going to be fun, but I wanted those palm trees. So get ready for some palm tree silhouettes coming at you. I'm just throwing that out there. But you've also got a ticket stub, and then you've got some little doohickeys that I don't know exactly what those are. I probably will at some point, but I don't know what they are right now. And actually, oh, you know what those are? Oh, I know what those are. You know what these are? These are Ferris wheel buckets, and they are going to hang right on this Ferris wheel. I feel very, very confident about that. All right, so now let's look at the Beach Boardwalk DSP. All right. This is all summer, all the time. Love, love, love. I know the ladybugs are too cute, Faith. And look at that. I love that with kind of the ombre look with the suns on it. Nice. That looks like water. That looks like clouds. Look here. Look. Card front. Sentiment. Done. Just like that. Get 3 across. Beautiful. Perfect. Awesome. And then, oh, look. Oh, look. It's things on DSP that the die sets will cut out. Mm-hmm. 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 So I love it. I can't help it. I love it very much. So that is the Beach Boardwalk DSP. And then we have more puffy stickers, which I know. I love them. Here we go. Look how cute these are. You've got ticket stubs and balloons and cotton candy and a carousel. And then just little dots and little sparkles. That's what I call those, as sparkles, even though they're pink. So really cute. And again, these are very, very light and really pretty thin in the big scheme of things. So they're a nice little embellishment, I think. So they're going to be a lot of fun. Remember, this has got a nice birthday sentiment in it. So great birthday suite for the summer. All right. And then what have I got up there? I think I have one more. Wait, I think I skipped. I think I missed a suite. Hang on one. Wait one. Oh yeah, I did. It's the Nature Walk suite. Are you ready? It's our final suite in this mini catalog. And you know this is going to be a favorite of mine. This has got the Nature Symphony stamp set and dies. Yeah, baby. Love me some foliage. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that's going to cut some texture right out of the card front. And you got more. And then you can stamp this image and cut it out. You can stamp this image and cut it out. And you've got You Make Me Smile, I Like You Lots, To a Great Guy. So between the paper and the sentiment sets, you've got some guy cards going. And then you have Thank You. So really kind of versatile. And I love that. That's going to give you a wood look die cut, which is going to be pretty cool. Now there's 2 papers with this set. Yep, great masculine cards. This is the Nature Walk DSP. Let me tell you the colors. Balmy Blue, Blueberry Bushel, Cloud Cover, Crumb Cake, Garden Green, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Pretty Peacock, and Secret Sea. So pull out your neutrals, pull out your 24, 26, or 25, 27 in colors, and you are ready to go. And it's got Secret Sea, so it's already a winner in my book. Very, very geometric, quiet, may I even say masculine designs here. Look at that. Love it. This would be pretty with, ooh, you know what, that would be really cool with this image heat embossed in white on that, and just that and a sentiment. Perfect. Or don't heat emboss it, cut the other one out from white and adhere it. That'd be even easier. Some crumb cake. Oh, I like that. I've always liked scripty paper, so you get 2 sheets of that, which is nice. Beautiful. I know, Julianne. It's and you get your discount, so that's kind of a winner chicken dinner right there. Love this DSP. Love it. And then, but wait, there's more paper. This is the Natural Hues textured specialty paper, and it's cream, tan, and gold. You get 3 sheets. And I did not cut this because there was only the 3 sheets, and I didn't see any reason. But can you tell? First of all, it's going to make the heavy sound. And this, can you hear it? This feels like handmade paper. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to try something. Don't scream. I'm going to try. Oh, yes. Okay, so it's colored all the way through. That's going to be beautiful terry paper. Ah, so you've got 3 colors in these mixed hues in the tans. Oh my gosh. You might as well just buy 2 packs of this when you get the opportunity. I'm just saying. I haven't even broken into it yet, and I'm wishing I'd already bought a 2nd pack. Okay, and then we have my favorite color. This is Secret Sea, bordered open weave ribbon. Look, have I said enough times in the last year how much I love Secret Sea? I just really love Secret Sea. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's going to make some great loop-de-loops. Basic loop-de-loop ribbon bow. Yeah, baby. Look how nice and thin that is. Oof, oof, oof. That's beautiful. I mean, the Secret Sea ribbon that we have now is nice, but that's even nicer. And then we have the faux bronze pentagons. So you get them in 2 sizes. They're adhesive backed, and they are not terribly thick. I mean, there's some thinner ones. We do have thinner ones than these, but they're not terrible. And they've got a flat top, which helps when you're putting cards together and trying to get them through the mail. So this is the Nature Walk suite. And I'm going to say this is going to be my favorite suite, second to the Cute as a Bug, because Cute as a Bug is, well, it's, wait for it. It's Cute as a Bug. Okay, so now that is the suites. That was terrible grammar right there. I'm so sorry. Those are the suites in I can't even get the months out of my mouth. The January through April 2026 catalog. Now, let's talk about standalone items. Hang on just a minute. Now, I did not buy all of them, and to be quite honest, I missed a DSP and it was inadvertent. I didn't mean to not get it, but I didn't. So I will have to get that on another pre-order. Hang on just a minute, need a drink. All right. Now, first, let's talk about standalone bundles. So these are bundles, either stamps and dies or stamps and a punch. That's foreshadowing. And they are not associated with a suite, okay? Now, If this one isn't your second favoriteest thing in the whole catalog, then I'm not sure if we're all going to be able to stay friends. Okay, you ready? I'm going to show you the punch. See if you can guess what it is. Can you guess? Anybody guess what that is? How about if I show you what it punches out? Yeah, it's the Woolly Friends bundle. I love this so, so much. That is a sheep butt. That's a sheep butt. That's a sheep butt. It could also be a sheep face. It could be either. But see, I would make that the sheep butt and put the little ribbon on it like that. And if I had to draw a tail in, I would draw a tail in. But I just think that's so cute. And then you can punch it out. You can punch out his little head and you can punch out the bows. I just cannot. I just can't. This is so stinking cute. And it has punny little sentiments. I know, Amy. This was the first thing when we opened the catalog. We're like, the sheep, the sheep. This is the Woolly Friends. It just cracks me up. So you've got Welcome Cutie, which means it's instantly perfect for a baby card. Sending flowers and sunshine. You are simply fabulous, and you make me happy. So this stamp set and this punch make me ridiculously happy. I'm sorry, but it just does. It's too cute. Too cute. Okay, now, how many of you enjoyed this big washi tape? I know a lot of you did because a bunch of you bought it and a bunch of you waited for it to come back. Remember, this is the one that you can die cut with matching dies. And what you do is you put it on white cardstock is the trick. Put it on white cardstock and then die cut it. Well, Stampin' Up! Knew how much you liked it, and so they brought another one. And this is the Greenery Lane washi tape. And the good news is, oh, Debbie, I'm so glad that you are enjoying the sneak peek. I got to get this cover off because I want to open it up so you can see it. Got to get it off without tearing it. I probably should have done this ahead of time, but I did not. So, my bad. My bad. I'm new at this. Yeah. Okay, wait. It's really sticky. But I wanted you to see it because I want to show you there's the little Terry place. I wanted you to see it with the coordinating stamp and die set that goes with. Now the washi tape does not come as the bundle, I don't think. Let me double check that. I said that once before about one other thing one time and it was wrong. So let me be sure I'm not wrong again. I could be wrong again. I've been wrong. I have been wrong many times in my life, my friend. Many times in my life I have been wrong. Where are you, Greenery Lane? Is this an online exclusive? I may be confused. Nope, Greenery Lane is in here. So let me get this open. Let me open it up for you so you can see it. Well, before I do that, let me show you the stamp set and dies. All right, so this is Greenery Lane. You got Here For You, Love and Hugs, Thank You, and Wishing You Well. And then you have the die set. And the dies are you're going to put this on white cardstock again. And then you can cut out the leafery, and use it as decorationery. Yeah, I just made that up. That's not a word. Do not use the word decoration-y in a sentence. Somebody will think you have lost your brain because you'd be like, well, Mary said it was a word. And they say, you mean Mary Deathridge? Yeah, she doesn't know any words. Okay, so this is Greenery Lane. I do love this. All about the foliage. And some of the samples that they showed in the catalog are really, really cute. So this is Greenery Lane. The bundle comes bundled together, so you save 10%, and then you can purchase the washi tape separately. Y'all remember what happened with the washi tape before. So if you like washi tape and you like this, when you buy your Greenery Lane bundle, buy you a set of a roll of this tape, okay? So that if it runs out, you've still got a roll sitting there. All right, now we have the joyful squares, and here's where I forgot to buy the coordinating DSP. I don't know why. It could have been because it was 4 in the morning and I was tired. But there is a DSP that goes with this that has squares that coordinate with these dies. Okay, and so that's kind of cute, and I would love to show you the picture, but I technically can't. So I won't because I don't want to get in trouble. But it's really cute DSP, and I apologize profusely for not ordering it. I truly don't know why. But here are the sentiments that you get in the photopolymer stamp set. You get like a sunshine rays, good times, love these days, little snippets of joy, and then some things that look like organizing, scrapbooking items. And then you have this cute little die set that goes with and cuts out layered frames and some circles. And it looks like it also cuts out that stamp right there. And you can cut out the clipboard top and some corners. So this is kind of fun. What I think is fun sometimes is trying to use these as card making. This was obviously designed as something to lean towards scrapbooking, but I fully intend to use it to lean towards card making. Okay, now we have gears and temp. How many of you like steampunk or vintage kinds of cards? And how many of you ever need cards for guys or gearheads or, you know, mechanical engineering people? If any of those are you, then the Gears and Textures stamp set may be for you. There's no sentiments. It's all colors in the DSP. Oh, in the DSP that I didn't get. Okay, hang on just a second. Sorry, I had a question. Wait one, Sharon. Let me find it. Okay, the colors in the DSP, it's called Square Snippets, and it'll be on page 55 of your catalog when you get them. And it's blue, Cajun Craze, Garden Green, Pretty Peacock, Pretty in Pink, and Yellow. So kind of a generic blue and a generic yellow. And it's very cute DSP. Okay? All right. So moving back on to Gears and Textures. You can make all sorts of die. I should turn this over so you can see what you can cut out. So lots of collaging opportunities here. All right. Which is one of my favorite things. I love to collage. So I guess we'll see what we can come up with. Think of this paired up with the Nature's Walk DSP. That would be very cool. So if for the dudes in your life, or even women who just like steampunk, and there are people who still do, this is your go-to. Okay, now this one is cool. This one is fun. And I think E4 stripes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is the Hope, Love, and Joy set. Now this stamp set looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? What they mean for you to do is, this is a $1 Million Achiever from Evie Di Piazza. And this is one stamp, this is one stamp, and this is one stamp. So you can stamp this and then fill in the O with a dove or a snowflake or praying hands or an earth or a star or a ribbon like a an awareness ribbon or a heart. And you have the die cuts so that you could either stamp them, or you could stamp and then die cut them and pop them up. So it's kind of a mix and match. I think it's fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what I can do with this. So you've got some coordinating sentiments. Fill the world with joy, hope, love. Wishing you joy, hope, love, and so much. Okay, joy, hope, love. But you also have an O. So if you just want to use the sentiments as their regular words, you can do that too. So this is the Hope, Love, Joy set, and yeah, I like it. I think it's going to be quite cute. Quite cute. Quite cute, actually. Oh, and look at that. Wait, I just saw something that... So you have a little flower and a leaf, so you could even put the little flower and leaf. You could make a layered flower and leaf for your O as well. Okay, wait a minute. Need a drink. All right. And okay, here's another one that I think is going to be fun. This is Sunshine and Tulips. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. Good days ahead. Sending a garden of love, and hello. One of my very favorite sentiments really is hello. But look at the fun die set. So you can cut this out. It's going to be card front size. Let me do a quick measurement on that and see what that really is. So that is 4 by 5 1/4. So that is a good card front size. You can cut that out. You can die cut flowers to put in the center, or you can just layer it over cardstock to make different colors. There's cute little samples in the catalog, and you have a nice sentiment label to catch some of your sentiments in here. So this one intrigued me from the jump, and it's got a nice little stitching around the edges as well. So I kind of like that as well. This is Sunshine and Tulips. Okay, so that's the bundles. Now let's talk about standalone stamp sets. For those of you who like reversibles and the ocean, this reversible set is going to be for you. So this is the shell collecting set. And as you might imagine from the name, it has shells in it. So all the things you want to make shelly kinds of cards. You know what I'm saying? So these are reversible, which means you're going to stamp this image, clean it off, flip it over upside down on the block, and then ink and stamp the fill image. Okay. And they've made them so that they are symmetrical and reversible. So you can do your detail and your fill, your detail and your fill, and so on. So that's what a reversible stamp set does. Now, this is another one. This one uh, is designed to go on envelopes, but it will absolutely let you make your card fronts as well, and then also decorate your envelopes, which is right in my wheelhouse. So I really like this. You can stamp this little oval and then add snowflakes or flowers or pine trees, yes, or balloons. And you've got Christmas and birthday and team. So this would be good if you are maybe a demonstrator building a team. This would be a good thing for you. And then you have mail and post, and you have some lines. So you can actually put these lines on the front of your envelope so you have a chance of, writing straight. But I just like this. It's kind of a different one. It's one that you may overlook, um, but I recommend it, and I am excited to play with it. This is also a million sales achiever from Sonia Schulte. Okay, so there you go. All right, here's another one for you Colorado girls out there, or anyone else who lives in a place where aspen grow. Here we have the Aspen Grove, and it's just going to be kind of a background stamp, which you can color or you can sponge, and you can add branches, you can add leaves. So this is just another fun one to add some random sentiment to. So birthdays, thank yous, hellos, congratulations, whatever. I like this. I like that. We've got prayers and promises. Oh gosh, actually those would go together perfectly, wouldn't they? Mm-hmm. Sure would. And as you might imagine, this is all sentiments, and it has sympathy kinds of sentiments. So as you grieve, may your memories comfort you, your faith strengthen you, and may hope heal your heart. Praying that the Lord's promises will bring you hope and comfort in the days ahead. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, John 14:27. May you feel God's care and healing as you recover. So get well. Sympathy. This has got all of it. Hey, Ginger, appreciate you coming. Um, I like this. This is one of those ones that, oh, well, it's also a $1 million achiever. Quite a few $1 million stamp sets in this catalog. This is from Carol Nordquist. Um, this is one that I could see keeping even when it retires for me. You know, I get rid of things once they retire because I don't want to tease you, but you just always need these kinds of sentiments. So that one may be a keeper for me. And the final stamp set that I have is Reason to Celebrate. As you can imagine, this is all the things. You've got anniversary, graduation, New Year's, St. Patrick's, congratulations, Valentine's Day, birthday, Easter, another wonderful year. You've got mix and match sentiments for the inside, and you can mix and match these on the front. So all sentiments all the time. Oh, wow. I wonder if you could use it with this or with this. I mean, seriously, we have a lot of nice sentiment sets in this catalog, and I think you're going to enjoy them. Okay, just a few more things. I have another standalone DSP. This is the Mixed Up Patterns DSP. And it is exactly what it says it is. Oh, Secret C. Nice. I like these. I'm taking a long time. I'm so sorry. Bubble Bath, Old Olive, Daffodil Delight, Balmy Blue. Let me see if I'm right about the blue. Am I right about the blue? I am. Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Secret Sea, and Strawberry Slush. What's not to love? These are just the kinds of papers that are handy to have as additions to your cards. Okay. Then we have beautiful embellishments. These are the Sparkle Dot Essential. Now, I'm just telling you what, these are some of my very favorite things because they're thin. So that looks like, let me see if I can find them real quick and give you the colors. Hang tight just a minute. Just a minute, I will find them and give you the colors. One moment, please. Page 64 in your hymnal. Okay, so we have Night of Navy, Garden Green, Petunia Pop, and Pretty in Pink. And you get 3 sizes in each of the colors, and they're nice and thin, and they're sparkly. Sparkly. So you gotta love that. All right. We have 2 more embossing folders. There's a lot of embossing folders in this catalog, which I love. You are right, Linda. They are always cute. So I'm glad that there's a bunch of them in here for you. Now this is the Stone and Vine 3D embossing folder. And you can see it looks like when it's embossed, it's going to look like a stone wall covered in vines. So that's going to be really nice and just add a lot of texture. And I believe that I saw a sample where they used this and then the gears and texture set to kind of all come together in a really cool vintage looking card. So this is Stone and Vine, the 3D embossing folder. And then our final thing that I'm going to show you is a standalone thing in this catalog. And then I'm going to switch to the online exclusives. Are you still with me? Can you handle the online exclusives? Give me a thumbs up if that's a true statement. You can hang it. This is called All in a Row, the All in a Row embossing folder. And this looks like a patchwork, like a quilt. You've got little flowers in this square, and then you've got dots and stripes, different kinds of stripes and dots and flowers. So you're going to get kind of a quilt look here. Okay. All right. Nancy says yes. So I'm going to take that to the bank. Let me clear this off just a little bit so I don't get myself confused. You know how easy I can do that. I can get myself confused so fast. It's not even funny. Let's put these away. One last look at Woolly Friends because it's so cute. Okay. Let me pull this down to this end. All right. Now, in the online exclusives, we have one new suite of products. Okay, got to have a drink or I'm going to have a coughing fit and nobody wants that. Okay, I'm ready to go. All right, this is called the Lovely Blossoms Sweet Collection. And it's beautiful. How many times have I said that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to just keep saying that, but it is true. Okay, so the bundle in this suite is called Lovely Arrangements. You've got Birthday, Hello Friend, and Thank You. I love those two. They're just perfect. You can use them so much, but it also has Happy Birthday. So it has got you covered 6 ways from Sunday. All right. And some pretty flowers and a leaf ready to go. And then here, 2 label dies, some leaves, and then some just textury kinds of things. And this is going to cut out of the card stock. So it's going to leave everything there, but it's going to cut those little flowers out to add some texture to your card fronts. All right. We've also got, how many of you remember the mini corrugated embossing folder? This isn't that, but it's pretty darn close. Or it's the same kind of idea. You can see this is called the Lovely Stripes embossing folder. And you can see that it is in fact striped, right? Okay. I do like that. You guys know I love embossing folders. I really do. I have a little bit of a thing about them. I can't help it. Now, This is the paper. This is called Lovely Blossoms Designer Series paper. You get 12 sheets, but there's only 4 designs, and you get 3 of each of those. Okay, in normal 12 packs, you get 6 designs, 2 each of 6 designs. This one is 3 each of 4 designs. So you're going to get 3 sheets of each of these papers. So when you find one you love, you're going to be ready to go, and you're going to love a lot of them. Look at this paper. This is very pretty. These are the 2 pieces. This is the whole piece together before I cut it in half. So you get 3 large card fronts and then various sizes, small squares and then smaller rectangles to cut up and use on your cards. And let me tell you the colors here so you'll know what you're looking at. Crumb Cake, Cloud Cover, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Secret Sea. A great combo. All right, here, let me put that this way and then we can see. Ooh, that's beautiful. Petal Pink. Oh, I love that. See, you know what's fun about these is sometimes you can get ideas for coloring. So like a person might be tempted to only ever color the center of the flowers yellow or possibly orange, but you could use blue and it works perfectly. And then look at this one. You got blue. Well, I guess those are the same ones, aren't they? Where's that other one? Yeah, see, they've used the Secret Sea in all of these flowers. So I think that's kind of pretty. I like it. Nice. Nice for masculine cards. I was looking to see if I could find any flowers that would be die cut, but I don't see them. No, but to be quite honest, these are pretty darn easy fussy cuts if that's how you roll. So this is the Lovely Blossoms DSP. And then we have some cloud cover ribbon. And it is so beautiful. It is textured ribbon. It's 5/8 of an inch wide, so that's kind of wide. So you'll need to think about how you're going to use it. But it is in cloud cover and it is beautiful. And then we also have Moody Palette Glossy Dots. Glossy dots are my next favorite thing after sparkle dots. And you're going to have Old Olive, Cloud Cover, Secret Sea, and what is hiding up here? I'm betting, anybody want to bet? Petal Pink? No, white. Dang it, I was so close. So white, Balmy Blue, Old Olive, and your Secret Sea. Beautiful. So this is the one suite in the online exclusives. Remember, the online exclusives will also yes, that is true, Joanna, on the washi tape. It's not one big die. So to me, that's an advantage because then you can just cut out the ones you want versus getting a whole bunch of extra ones that maybe you didn't need. So I like that you only have to cut them out one at a time. Very good point. Good observation. Thank you. So the online exclusives will be available to customers to order on the 6th of January. If you want them right now, you can join the team and get your discount, and you can add the pre-order items to your starter kit right now today, or even tomorrow. Or, if you really want to wait, the next day. Okay, now we have some standalone things from the online exclusives. Stand by one. I just got to walk over here and get them. Now, I did not purchase all of the online exclusives. I had to save something for later. But one thing that I had to have right away was the Covered in Flowers accent. Now, these are, did I not open them? No, I didn't. These are paper accents that are already die cut for you. And see, what I wanted to see is how thick they are. They are nice and thick. So it's not quite as thick as chipboard, but it's thick like the cardstock in the DSP packs. Okay, so it's got some heft to it, which means it would be easy to color them, and they're going to stay nicely on your cards. So really pretty. You've got a pretty tulip and some other flowers, and I like this. So you just get this one sheet, but don't think this was terribly expensive. Let me tell you how much that's going to be. Just a minute. Wait one. So $6.50 for this sheet with all these die cuts already ready to go and ready to be colored. So these are called Covered in Flowers Accents. And I got a couple of bundles here for you. Here is the Gliding Garden Swing. And this one is, if you like to put scenes together, this is your guy. You've got a beautiful tree with leaves that you can hang this swing from, and it's great. And you've got hang in there, happy retirement, sending sunshine, congratulations on your new home. So it's perfect as a new home, or go outside the bundle for a different stamp, different sentiment, and let your imagination run wild. Decorate that porch or that garden swing that you always wanted to have but just never did, because you got to dust those and everything. Crazy. Then we have Fragrant Layers. This one's a favorite. I'm very much looking forward to this. So I've got So Happy for You, Hello, It's Your Day and Just a Note are the sentiments. And then you've got some builders. So these are 2 steps. You stamp the outline and then you can stamp the fill for the leaves as well. And then you're going to have bunches of die cuts to layer up with. And I think this one's going to be really fun. And I really like that they give you a couple of sentiment dies so you can just cut those sentiments right out. All right, so that's Fragrant Layers. Those are the 2. There was another couple of bundles that I haven't purchased yet, but I will. I really will. All right, now we have some standalone stamp sets. We've got Good Luck. Can you imagine what the thoughts are there? Yeah. We've got Your Gold, Lucky to Be Friends. I like that one. That's a really nice sentiment. Lucky to be friends and your gold. And you can pile up some gold in your pot at the end of the rainbow, and you've got a horseshoe. You should always put that like that. Just saying. Don't want the luck to fall out. So that's Good Luck. Speaking of horses and horseshoes, we have Unbridled Beauty. Got to get a drink. Sorry. So, oh, I like him. He's a very pretty horse right there. That's a very nice horse head. I could just see that in a circle with a sentiment and be done. It's about the journey from the heart. Thanks for being a true friend. Boy, I have already got a person to get this card. Already got her. I think she's probably not listening, but I already know somebody who's going to get this. So this is going to be kind of fun to build some horsey westerny scenes. Unbridled Beauty. And then the last one that I purchased is the Round of Hellos. And this stamp right here goes with the 2¼ inch circle punch, I think. And so you can, if you've got that punch, you're going to be able to punch out these images. You got Oh Happy Day, Thank You with his circles of hello, 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 hello. And I think, let me take a quick gander at that stamp. Yeah. So hello, 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 hello is a separate set from Thank You. So you could put Thank You in the middle. I think you could probably put Oh Happy Day in there, maybe, possibly. It looks like it'll fit. And then you could also put the flowers inside and play with it like there. So this one is one of those ones that you might overlook. It kind of looks like, oh, meh. We've done that before, but I think this one's fun. I like it. So that's a Round of Hellos. And then we're almost done. Hang on, guys. Hang with me. Stick with me. I've got a couple of papers. This DSP is the Splash of Sparkles Specialty Designer Series paper. It's got Azure Afternoon, Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Daffodil Delight, Highland Heather, Lemon Lolly, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, Shaded Spruce, Timid Tiger, Gold, and it's holographic. So, ooh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Was it rough to carry this order in? No, you know what? It was in one box. Now, it was a large box, but it was in one box. I was like, dang. That's the thing about this new packaging. The new packaging takes up no space. So it's pretty awesome. But look at this pretty paper. Can you see how holographic it is there? That's so cool. And then you can use these mixes and matching. I like these watercolor splotches. Ooh. Ooh, ah. And some stripes. That's pretty with the blues and pinks and the holographic silveries. Some bubble bath, Some more geometric shapes. Ooh, ooh, that's cool. Now, I tell you what, I would not have put Timid Tiger and Bubble Bath together, but darn if it doesn't work. That's fun with the gold stripes. That's cool. Ooh, I like that one. That's really pretty. I like that. Makes me think of the gold rub-ons, doesn't it? All right. Timid Tiger, my favoriteest orange. This is pretty. Can you see some fun happy birthday cards with this? And then this one was, it looked like this before I cut it apart, so you could cut it any way you wanted. Could make your card fronts like that. All right, so this is the, oops, Splash of Sparkles Specialty DSP and online exclusives. Yes, Marva. Yep, there's a lot in the new products. Okay, so the final thing I've got for you that I got, and like I said, there's a few extra things that I didn't get, but this is beautiful. I love this. This is pastel shimmer specialty paper. You get 6 sheets, 2 each in Bubble Bath, Lemon Lolly, and Pool Party. Can you see how shimmery that is? I don't want to say shiny. It's shimmery. Isn't that beautiful? This is the Pool Party, and it's the same on both sides. So that's nice. I like that. And then the, I think, what did I say? Lemon Lolly? Yeah, Lemon Lolly, Pool Party, and Bubble Bath. I love shimmer paper. We used to call this pearlized, but now it's shimmer. And I think that's beautiful. Okay, so that's it. Does anybody have any questions about any of the things I covered, either the online exclusives or the catalog? I don't know. It was on the very back page. If you printed out the PDF of the for the online exclusives, it was on the very back page. So, all right. Use this with the Swirl Designs bundle? Yes, absolutely. You're talking about the paper that I just used. Yep, I think you're right. These will probably cut out with it or be very close. Yep, indeed. All right, guys, I appreciate you. That was an hour and 42 minutes. My goodness, y'all are so patient. I appreciate it very much. I hope this has helped. And I'm going to go pack some catalogs, I think. I hope you'll see them soon. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you on Saturday. See you guys.